It is Friday, October 8th, and this is today's installment of the Redeye Rundown, ALDS edition. Very exciting.
This was such a weenie play. Come on.
Yeah, that is a weenie play. That's a great way to describe that. A weenie play. That's a fly out.
Yeah.
Toe, you could make that play.
I can. I really can.
I really believe that.
This
slide
is
was
so
incredible.
good.
10 out of
It's
10?
just such
Actually,
a
yeah.
bad,
8, 10.
such a bad decision to throw it home. What are you doing? Throw it to first base.
I don't know.
Yeah,
the contact play never works, but it worked this time.
It's actually not true. It does work. More times than not.
Maybe I watched too many Yankee games.
Altuve doesn't have
watched
the yips anymore.
You watch too many Oh, I actually forgot about the yips he had last postseason.
Yep.
Those were insane.
Making a
That was
barehanded
insane.
catch. Randy Arozarena. just glorious in all of his might.
This is a great camera angle.
When you were watching this at bat, you could see this coming. Like, it was one of those situations where it was so obvious that the pitcher had no clue to run.
See, like this is what makes me have some like repose that the Yankees lost. Because if the Rays were just boat racing the Yankees like this, I would just be so upset.
Yeah, it would make it that much worse, honestly.
Yeah, exactly.
And you know they would have done it too.
Oh yeah.
So what made up for a lack of suspense, because this wasn't a single elimination game yesterday, made up for on the interweb. So we start off with what I didn't realize was a rematch of the 2005 World Series until first pitch of yesterday's Astros-White Sox ALDS Game 1. And of course, all the comments were on the managers. Because, let's face it, who thought in 2021 we'd have these two guys managing against each other in the playoffs?
Well, these guys have managed against each other before, but Tony La Russa was a Cardinals manager. Dusty Baker was a Cubs manager a couple lifetimes back.
That really does feel like lifetimes ago. Like
Yeah, it really does.
Also in like the context of White Sox Astros, like that World Series feels like it was a whole different like planet ago.
Did that World Series actually happen?
Yeah, I don't actually think we have proof that World Series happened. Now that I think about it.
I think that might be the most anonymous World Series of all time. The White Sox sweeping the Astros in 4 games and no one caring about it.
The only thing I know about that series is that Scott Podsednik hit a big homer.
He had a walk-off. That's the only thing I remember about that.
And like Bobby Jenks, and that's it.
Bobby Jenks, you're right. Well, he was in Double-A, like in August of that year, and then all of a sudden became a World Series closer for the White Sox.
Very bizarre.
It's crazy that we think 2005 is a lifetime ago, but it really does feel that way.
I mean, it's 15, 16 years ago.
Yeah.
I know. It's just like boomers would look at us and be like, oh, like
Also,
2000s is so long.
Also, Bobby Jenks is just an incredible name for a relief pitcher. Gonna throw that out.
Oh, yeah.
But
Bobby Jenks.
after this, nothing of note happened. The Astros just went in and proved that the AL Central is a fraud division and should be excommunicated from the majors. But we were informed of this very obvious thing. They're good.
We forget that at some point this season we were talking about the Houston Astros as one of the best offensive teams ever.
We don't
Not
forget.
on the season, not in the last 5 years, ever. People forget about the Astros. It's become like we hate the Astros to, okay, we hate the Astros a little bit less. Now everyone just hates Trevor Bauer. And then people forgetting about the Astros. And now I think the Astros are just going to cement their name again.
Yeah, people do forget about the Astros, but we've been calling for a while now the Astros would be in the World Series. I mean, they have the experience, they have the talent on the fields. That it's not like they're hiding, people just choose to forget about them.
I will let my actions just now speak louder than any words I would utter.
Nice trash can, Toe.
So we had a little break in between games of about 40 minutes. I went to get a bite to eat and came back to this.
This was an abomination.
Yeah.
Also,
this is terrible.
I was shocked. So like I was scrolling Twitter and like I saw this, and when I saw that like MLB tweeted it, I was taken aback. I thought it was gonna be like some random account.
Well,
But
if you look through the comments, every single person is just being like, "Fuck this, fuck this,
Yeah.
fuck
I was
this."
like, what is this?
No, absolutely not. No way. Please delete this and try again. Like, actually.
I don't understand what they're. Look, I get the idea behind it, obviously, but the
It's a
TB12
stretch.
series. Did they think that was gonna stick?
It's a stretch.
Like, did they think
It's
people would
such a
call
stretch.
this series the TB12 series?
I prefer the Gronk series, personally.
Why are we equating it to, like, isn't baseball supposed to promote itself? Like, why are we equating it to other sports athletes?
Because it's baseball.
Yeah, because it's baseball. There's your answer.
So, moving on to the game. Red Sox got pistol whipped by the Rays, as we all know. But we did have some good moments from there. The Trop, as I predicted in a trollish fashion, actually came through not once but twice, which was kind of weird. But remember this place?
I remember it vaguely, to say the least.
Well,
One of the best games out there, honestly.
the move would always be to try to hit a lazy fly ball up onto that container. I guess that's what it is. And just wait for the ball to bounce around. As you can see, all 9 fielders would try to converge on the ball, and you would just run around the bases. I think that's how they should play at the Trop.
I loved in this game the ridiculous pitches that you could throw. Like, they would actively spit on the ball. Like, you could watch them spit on the ball, then like rub it together, then throw it, and the break on it just starts at the top of the strike zone, goes all the way down to the bottom outside corner. It was incredible.
More
I love
potent
this
than
game.
Spider Tack.
We should bring the spitball back, honestly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then, obviously, the play everyone is talking about. Let's just watch it again. I can watch this so many times.
There goes Arozarena.
This is king shit.
King.
I wish I were watching this live, to be honest. You know, Randy Arozarena is like a 26-year-old rookie.
Oh yeah, he's also he's a rookie.
He
Give me
He should not
talk
be
about
allowed.
that.
He should not be allowed to be called a rookie. He's been a rookie since 2014.
In my mind, this just proved that he's like one of the best postseason hitters ever.
Sell Randy Arozarena stock.
Yes.
That's what I say.
Yes.
And that was Redeye Rundown for this week. Please remember to like, share, subscribe, watch our other installments over on that side. Follow at SRO Baseball on Instagram, Twitter, and TikTok. You can find the links in the description below. Let us know how we did in the comments, and we will see you next week. Have a great weekend.